In the world of engineering today, one important piece that most engines and machines cannot do without is a gear. Now, the history of gears dates back to the 27th century BC, when they were first used in Chinese south-pointing chariots. The south-pointing chariot, or carriage, was an ancient Chinese two-wheeled vehicle that carried a movable pointer that always pointed south, no matter how the chariot itself was turned. Usually, the pointer took the form of a door or figure with an outstretched arm pointing to the south. The chariot was supposedly used as a compass for navigation and may also have been used for other purposes. Sounds cool. I'd love to see how that works. Anyway, it is hard to say who exactly invented the first gear, but all the great inventors we know, such as Aristotle, Archimedes, and even Da Vinci, all made their own contribution to the development of gears. In today's modern world, the most commonest and simplest type of gear is a spur gear. This spur gear only meshes correctly when it is connected in parallel shafts. Why am I explaining gears with my axe? Well, that is because in this video, I intend to build and design a gear from scratch, a spur gear. Our Spur gear came out pretty nicely. I mean, I was able to measure to that gears without any hitches. But I can't just make a gear like that, right? I need to use something to test it with. And for that, I have a cool idea. A differential. As suggested by him in Susan Neckle's video. A differential is a system of gears that allows different drive wheels, which is the wheels to which power is delivered to from the engine, on the same axle to rotate at different speed, such as when the car is banking at an angle. Sounds cool, right? So yeah, let's build a differential. Now, how does the differential work? The differential helps to allow the drive wheels turn at different RPM while receiving power from the engine. Now, you might be wondering, why do the drive wheels have to turn at a different speed? This is to help the wheels turn smoothly around the curve. When moving on the straight path, the differential has no use, but when bending through a curve, the wheels of the car rotate at different speeds, with the outermost wheel turning faster to meet up with the speed of the innermost wheel. If the wheels were connected to a rigid shaft, the wheels will have to slip through this curve, making the experience uncomfortable for the passengers. Now, to solve this problem, the differential has a ring gear, to which smaller spider gears are connected. The spider gear meshes with two side gears, and the spider gear can rotate on its own axis too. When the vehicle moves straight, the spider gear moves along with the ring gear, but does not rotate on its own axis, and so it turns both side gears at the same speed, and they all move together as a single unit. Now, when taking a right turn, the spider gear, in addition to moving along with the ring gear, also spins on its own axis, and so it causes a peripheral velocity which is more on the left shaft and less on the right shaft, and thus making the left shaft turn faster than the right shaft and completing the turn. The same thing happens when the car is taking a left turn. This is how a differential manages to make both wheels turn at different speeds. Differentials are a really cool piece of engineering. I mean, it's interesting to see how you can stop one shaft on the differential and the other shaft is not affected. Well, I guess that's what makes sense so cool. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Found this video interesting? Please make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and tell me what other projects you want me to do next. I'll be happy to make those projects. Until next time, guys, be creative, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.